Hey YouTube. So in the last video, we took a look at doing the lights and air conditioning and some other stuff at the workshop project my wife and I spent the last several summers working on. This time, we're going to look at the floors. That's kind of the next thing up. And there's some stuff that sits on the floors or that makes sense to have the floors in before we do. And so that was the next piece we wanted to tackle, and it was a big project, and I got a bunch of pictures of it, and I'd be happy to share them with you. So we looked at a lot of different options for the floor, varying price levels and different levels of durability and comfort and different things. And after looking at a million different options, what we kind of settled on was vinyl composite tile, like you'd see in a commercial building. Um, it wasn't super expensive, it wasn't super cheap. What I like about it is that the tiles are like an eighth of an inch thick and they're solid, clean through. So if you damage one, if you gouge it or catch it on fire or something, well, maybe not if you catch it on fire, I don't know yet, but it's not ruined. You can sand it out and then just polish over it if you don't mind. And if you do mind, they're 1 foot by 1 foot tiles, and with a heat gun, you can unglue it, scrape up the old glue, put new glue down, and drop a fresh tile in. And they're supposed to work okay over a heated floor, is what I read, as long as you don't get the heated floor too hot, which I don't think we will, given the way it's set up. Now, the original owner had a drain put in, and now this doesn't go into the holding tank. It just goes outside. Kind of a floor drain in the garage part. And for the way we wanted to use the space, I didn't think that was going to be helpful. Um, and moreover, I didn't like having an open hole in the floor that went outside. I think we had bugs and different things coming in through there, not to mention a draft sometimes. So I pulled the grates out and I got some 1/4 inch thick steel plate and cut it to size and dropped it in where the grates had been and siliconed it into place just to be on the safe side. Took some measurements in case I ever wanted to open it back up and use the drain. Now, the steel didn't fill the whole space that the grates had been in, so to bring it up level with the floor, I found like a concrete patch product. It was it said it could go from anywhere from like half an inch thick down to a 1/16 of an inch or less. And so I don't know why I don't have any pictures of it. I apologize, but just troweled it in on top of the steel and smoothed it out as well as I could. I did end up coming back over it with a diamond wheel later to smooth it out a little because I had it out anyway, because there were a couple of places where at the control joints the pad had shifted a little, not a lot, which is good, but just enough to where I thought if I could smooth that out before I laid the floor down, it'd be nice. I also filled all of the control joints before I put the floor down. I don't really know if you have to do this or if the effort I put in paid off. I use a couple of different products. They're both pretty tough to use. Man, it's just a lot of time on your hands and knees. So with the floor in as good a shape as I knew how to put it, I started putting down the glue. The way you put this tile down is you put down some glue, you let the glue um, dry, like dry, but not go hard. Um, and then you lay the tile on it. You're spreading the glue out. They tell you like what kind of a trowel to use so you get the right amount. And then here's starting the tile out. If you're going to do this, read a book on it or check out a video or have somebody who knows how to do it show you. Because there's a lot of different tricks to like how you cut around things and also how you want to start out so that it's going to come together in the end and be square with the building and square with the world. This was a big day for us putting the toilet in. Um, Having a toilet out there is a big deal. And we'd been waiting on it till the floor was in because you want to put the closet flange on top of the floor. Did not have the whole floor in, just bathroom floor. We were very, very eager to have somewhere to. Here's a nice picture. I like this one with the interplay of the light. Here's the workroom with the glue down, but not dry yet. And there it is, dry. Maybe you can run a timer, but you can really see just from looking at it when it's ready to lay the tile. You're just getting some tile laid across there. One thing I would do different if I was doing it over is I'd figure how much tile I needed and order it all in one batch. I ended up just going to the store and buying it, and as a result, I got some different lot numbers, and I was able to lay them so it's not all crazy, like tiles all different colors next to each other. But there are still different parts of the floor where you can see that it's a um, different lot number, and it'd be nice if I had got them all in the same lot. Here you can kind of see it. Now like these couple here, these are not a different lot. They're just like the wax on them's a little different or something. And then likewise, like these few here look different now, but with the finish on the floor and everything, you don't see that anymore. It just had to do with like the gloss or whatever. But this line here, this is the line between two different um, lot numbers, and that you can still see. And I was able to keep it all in one area, kind of like that, but it'd still be nice if it wasn't there. These things are heavy, by the way, man. Just the material handling on getting all of these tiles in the building. It's like, wow. Here's the garage side. I did this kind of in two halves, and I think that saved me. I don't think I could have got across that whole room in one go. It was starting to get cold out, and so we had these little electric heaters because we hadn't put in the heating equipment yet. We didn't have a gas meter or nothing, and the electric bill for that couple of weeks was something else. But it was nice to get the tile in. It was a nice way to wrap up the summer and have that done. Oh yeah. After you lay the tiles down, you gotta really put some weight on them to stick them down. And they run a roller up at the local store that's pretty cheap and weighs a bunch, and you just roll it back and forth till they're stuck good. It is just getting finished up. Brought Barney, our dog, out to see the place. I'm glad that we did. He ended up passing yet that winter. Um, I'm glad that he got to see some of what we've been working on and enjoy it a little bit that day. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs. The one that goes up says you like it, if you could. And if this is the kind of thing you're into, I think we got like a couple more videos on the main building project with just pictures and that kind of thing. And then we'll be looking at putting up an antenna tower, which has been a lot of fun so far. And I've been getting some video of it, not just pictures. So hopefully that'll be a little more enjoyable to watch, more more pizzazz. So hang around for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have any thoughts, questions, comments, or good tips for people who might be doing something similar to this, um, I'd love to know too. Like for this floor, we looked at a lot of different options, and so I'd be curious if you went a different way in your workspace or project. I'd be curious what you picked and why. So all that stuff goes down in the comments. Love to read what people write and write back and get a conversation going. So till the next video, see ya.